What is up, Retromaniacs? Welcome to a special edition of Short Prints. Today we have EP's $50 local card show challenge. Before we get into the video, I want to say that this video contains paid promotion from Mike's Retro Trading Cards. So if you're looking for 50-cent and $1 stars, rookies, and inserts from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, Mike's Retro Trading Cards is a stack seller for you. Stack up all your favorites and ship them together for one low price to save you money. Now featuring sealed packs for as little as $1. Be sure to follow Mike's Retro Trading Cards on Twitter at Mike's Upper Deck 1. Again, on Twitter at Mike's Upper Deck 1. Okay.
Wait a minute.
All that out of the way.
Wait a minute. Wait, that was a paid promotion. Do we get a taste of that? Or we get a taste of ad revenue?
I want to be upfront with the viewers that the $50 that EP spent at the card show was provided by Mike's Retro Trading Cards. I don't want people watching this video to think EP is walking around the Susquehanna Valley Mall acting like a big shot with his $50.
$50 around.
Yes,
yeah, no,
exactly.
No way.
Unlike some content, just 50. Just
okay.
50. I mean, unlike some content creators, I want to be upfront. I want people to know this video is bought and paid for by Mike's Retro Trading Cards. Again, on Twitter at Mike's Upper Deck 1. If you want the best in stack selling on Twitter, you follow at Mike's Upper Deck 1. But now that I have all the promotional stuff out of the way, go ahead, EP.
There was a well-known card breaking video platform, that live streaming platform, that contacted me, and I turned it down and said, no, I will not take your $50,000 to buy cards.
I'll take Mike's $50.
I'll take Mike's $50. I'm going to Susquehanna Valley Mall Show.
Right. Okay, so our fun little challenges yesterday, as we record this on Sunday, EP and I, sorry, Joe, you didn't come in. You had every opportunity to drive in, but you didn't make it. But EP and I went to the Susquehanna Valley Mall Show in, I guess it's Shamokin Dam, PA. Yep. And we decided that EP was going to have a $50 card show challenge. He had only 3 hours to spend $50 at this card show. He had some parameters. He could not buy any less than 5 cards, so he had to buy more than 5, and he had to get them at least 25% below comps. So the challenge will be, at the end of this video, we're going to add things up. If EP is under the 25%, he's going to have to give the cards to me. If he beats the 25%, he gets to keep the cards. Compliments of Mike's Retro Trading Cards.
Wow.
On
Twitter. Yes, I mean, Mike's Upper Deck 1.
Wait a minute. If I would have drove from Pittsburgh to Shamokin Dam, the 4.5 hours, I could have possibly won $50.
Yes.
Worth of cards.
Yep.
That would have been great. We could have had the two of you compete against each other. Although might have had to get a second sponsor. I'm not sure Mike's Retro Trading Cards could have afforded $100. But you know, we could have found somebody, I'm sure. Yeah.
US Sports Cards totally would have done it. Right?
Totally, yeah. Shout out to him. So yeah, there are the guidelines there. So we'll start on the little story. You know, I picked EP up and we headed down to the Susquehanna Mall Show. We were very excited. Couldn't wait to get inside. Walk into the normal entrance we go into, and we see Christmas decorations.
It looks like Santa's playground, like Santa's castle, fort,
no
whatever.
Cards at all in
Let
in
the
our
turkey cool. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, we were a little concerned, right, EP?
Right, but we also saw Santa walking around in street clothes. We knew it was Santa because he was a Santa hat, he had a big white beard, but he's street clothes, carrying a bag. Like he was like scoping the place out, saying, "I'm gonna be here in a couple days, man."
Yeah, he was getting busy early this year, but yeah, we walk in and thankfully we saw stereotypical card guy. You know what I'm saying? That guy that you're like, oh, look at that guy. There has to be a card show here. Yeah. So we saw him. He was walking from the one direction, and we're like, We're gonna head that way.
Not that we don't look like stereotypical card guys, because we definitely do.
No,
like,
no.
Wait. Big question: were you guys both wearing Mike's retro trading card T-shirts?
No, we should have.
What the hell? You'll do it in
Mike,
AC, but not
Shamokin
Dam?
I failed. I'm sorry, man.
I didn't wear one either, so yeah. That was embarrassing enough in Atlantic City. But not to talk badly about our sponsor, we love Mike's Retro Trading Cards, and sponsoring this video, follow him at Mike's Upper Deck 1 on Twitter. We actually walked down to the one end and we found the card show. Actually, quite a few dealers set up for a little local show.
I think there were more than there were for the last show.
I feel like that too. Yeah. They were all kind of jammed into the one end of the mall, but there were quite a few tables there and a lot of stuff to go through. So, EP right away found himself some cheap boxes and started going through them, right?
Yeah, I did. It was half price boxes and like basketball rookie cards, lots of cool stuff. Seemed like their prices were maybe a little bit over what they should. Like, it seemed like they had it priced knowing they were going to make them half price. Not that it stopped me from getting some, but yeah, like I got to show this. This is a Quasar from 1999.
Oh,
metal.
Those are great.
Yeah, I never pulled one of those, and it was. I mean, this is like more than. I paid way more for it than I should have, but I never owned one, and it's a really cool card. I've never actually seen one in person. So, no, it's not numbered. Nope. So, but yeah, like that was one of the ones that I saw in this first table, and I started going crazy. I had actually a pretty big stack at first, and then ended up thinking a little better about it. Mike even gave me some advice, even though he said he shouldn't be giving me advice, but it seemed like the stuff was priced knowing that they were going to do it half price. So
I should have drove.
Yeah, I was a little, disappointed in him that he went right to the half price box, thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to win this easy. I'm just going to buy from the half price. But yeah, they were way overpriced.
Yeah.
When I saw the Vince Carter Topps rookie card raw that was priced $20, I'm like, ooh, yeah. I've tried to sell like PSA 8s that I couldn't get $20 for. So yeah, knew that was a little on the high end, but I didn't want to give him too much info because I really wanted him to lose. I think he did lose. We'll find that out at the end, but yeah. So had a pretty nice little stack there, but
you found some wrestling cards at the table right next to it.
I did, right? But I also found something before that at the same table you were going through.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
So here I am. I'm an idiot, right?
Yes.
I find a box, $5 or $6 for $1. I think 20 cents a piece, $6 for $1. Stack seller. I'm like, okay, I've got to go through these. I'm starting to go through.
Do you stack sales?
I do. Yes.
How do you do those? What platform do you use?
Who do I follow?
Where do we go?
Thanks for asking. I'm actually on Twitter at Mike's Upper Deck 1. That's MikeSupperdek1.
I really wish you was
number 1. Yeah. So.
Oh my God.
So yeah, and I've been going through it for a while, and there was a man there that had the table, and his wife came back, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I told my husband that we should bring those. That we weren't going to bring them, but we had these, and we actually took 2 to a show the other week, and somebody bought the whole box." I'm like, because I was looking at it thinking maybe I should make an offer for the box.
And you'd already pulled a good number of cards out, right? That you thought were.
Oh yeah, I had already had like 30 cards pulled or so. But yeah, so long story short, I bought a box of cards that I need like a hole in the head, like a lot of the same kind of stuff that I already have. But it was cheap. I bought more of it.
And when
you're
Twitter
gonna find
this is a theme that will run.
You're gonna find this running theme was I didn't want it, but it was cheap, so I bought it. So yeah.
When Twitter collapses, Mike, what platform are you going to use for those stack sales to get rid of those cards? Is the real question.
Well, I might have to build my own. I don't know, but follow me while we're still there. Yes. So yeah. I bought some wrestling cards then at the stand next to EP. And EP, what were you tempted by at that stand?
Oh my God. Like packs. Well, I don't need more packs, but they had a rack pack, 1987 rack packs. And literally every pack had like the All-Star card and the top was a star card. It was like Ricky Henderson, Wade Boggs. It was like all Hall of Famers. Like, and that you can sell those cards alone for $1. The pack's probably for $2. You could open them up and find Bo Jackson rookie cards. Who knows, whatever. But I was good. I was like, I shouldn't. This again, like I walk right up to the first table and I'm like digging through this we're going to overpay. And then up to the second table. Oh my God, look at these packs. Have not even scoped out the rest of the show yet. But yeah, I actually was thinking about it. I should have got those 87 Topps packs, right?
Of course,
right? Should. Like it was dumb not to get those.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised you didn't.
The regret is high with this one.
Yeah, I totally forgot about him by the time we left. But but EP was all gung ho early on. He was just hammering it. But then the big revelation, this big part of the story, we walk down to the next couple tables. Friend of ours, Troy, he sets up, has a lot of great non-sports cards, some other cool sports stuff. Not a whole lot though. He's into a lot of non-sport movie Marvel cards.
He had
stuff
a
like
lot of BMGs.
Like really
and I saw the picture on Twitter. Yeah. I was drooling, man. He had greens, blues. He had a Doctor Strange red that I wanted. Yeah, he had some good stuff. He had some really good stuff.
But now here is where I have a little bit of a problem. And I will let EP take the story from here. Let everybody know what you did, EP.
Well, while you're talking to Troy, I'm looking at the stuff that he has, this wonderful display of stuff. And I'm just, I'm like taking my time looking down through. It's like, this is all stuff that's overpriced out of my range. Like, I'm not going to buy $1,000 Doctor Strange card or a $5,000 or $7,000. The Spider-Man PMG, like that's out of my price range. Yeah, 7,000. Like I'm not gonna get that. But I'm like, this is all cool stuff. I see a bunch of Stranger Things cards and Star Wars cards, and I'm going down to the case like, man, this stuff's also cool because I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, great.
And then at the end of the table, there's a box. This is the box right here. Look at Mike's face, Joe. Make sure you look at Mike's face.
I'm looking.
This is the box, and on the box was this sticker that says 50 card lot for $50. And so I'm starting to look through it as Mike is again still talking to Troy. And this box had some cards in it.
Was this at Troy's table?
At Troy's table. Yeah, Troy was selling it.
And Mike,
on the end of his table, yeah.
At the
definitely throw up his Twitter info up there somewhere.
That, yeah. And I'm just going through it. And there's really cool stuff in here. Like just random autos of players, and
those Alabama autos sell, by the way.
Zach Wilson cracked ice rookie card, a Christian Watson rookie card, 8 out of 10.
Now is the time to sell that bad boy.
So, and a couple Bowman firsts and some other stuff, and it was really cool. And I said, so I asked him, I said, hey, so is this legit, like $50 for all 50 of these cards? He's like, yeah, go ahead, take it, make some money off of it. So I did.
So that was an easy challenge, right?
Easy victory.
We don't know. We don't know. I mean,
we don't know officially.
Yep, we don't know. Yeah.
But Troy did the work for you. What I'm hearing.
He did.
He basically did the work for you.
He said he bought this collection from somebody, and he said he didn't really want them. That wasn't really something that he was going to spend time trying to figure out. He said, "I'll just put it out there for." I'm guessing he probably made a little bit of money off of it, or at least broke even. And I was willing to just go part for that. So I was like,
it was part of something bigger that he kept the stuff.
Yeah, he said he sold a couple out of it, I think, and that was just the rest of it. But and how much did you pay for that, AP?
$45. He gave me a break on that too. Yeah, so I had 5 more bucks.
Yeah, what did you buy with that extra 5? Is what I want to know.
20 packs. Including three rack packs that had Roberto Alomar on the front, 1987, Donruss, and
since Joe brings it up, we walked a little bit farther around the show here, and we come to this nice gentleman.
Dude was awesome. Yep.
Yeah, he had some sets of cards. He had a big tub full of packs, junk. And some junk wax box.
Beautiful junk.
Throwing the gif of like Scrooge McDuck diving into the money bin with tubs of. When I hear tubs of junk wax packs, that's EP just diving on in.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that the guy is actually a teacher at a local school. He's not really a dealer, but apparently somebody bought out a dealer recently that had passed away and had 3 individual storage units full of cards. And this guy thought, hey, that might be fun. He bought one of them. So I guess he's been selling stuff for a little while. I think he said he's more than made his money back.
Yep.
So he got to talking to EP. We were joking around a little bit about the wax, but he was like, dude, make me an offer. Like, you're going to be surprised. I want to get rid of it. I don't care. You can even have the tub. I'll let you take it from there.
And it was amazing. It was great. I wanted to buy it so bad. I'm sure Mike could see the pain on my face. The problem is it was
every time we looked at junk wax, I saw the pain on your face.
The thing is, I have so much already, and then also I would say probably half of the tub was 1988 Topps baseball, which is my least favorite baseball set probably ever made.
What's the big time player in that one? Is there
yeah, exactly. So 88 Topps baseball. I mean, there's still the stars from, the guys from all the rookies from like 82, 83, 84, 85. Like all those guys are in there, Ripken and Kirby Puckett, all those guys. But there's not like no rookie cards. Like there's nothing big, in my opinion, no big chases in there. So, and I already have several 1988 Topps packs. I've got a 1988 Topps solo, a couple 1988 Topps rack packs. So I was like, that's the thing. Like, but there was so much other good stuff in there that I picked out, like I said, 20 different packs, including a bunch of like Denny's packs and like some cool rack packs and some 1992 Topps football. I used to
work at Denny's, you know that.
Did you have any of the packs left from 1996? No. Okay.
That would be great.
Give me do you have any of those packs left?
Yeah. I'll buy them from you for $1. So, but anyhow, so I mean, the really cool stuff. There's a pretty decent stack of stuff, including, like I said, the 88 Donruss pack, the rack pack had the Roberto Alomar on the front, which is like a rookie card right on the front. Mm-hmm. So that's worth a couple bucks itself. He gave me this whole stack of 20 packs, which included the 3 rack packs, as one pack. Gave me the whole thing for $5.
Wow.
So, and that was at that point where it's like, listen, I'll make you the offer on the whole box. Like, if you think that's a good deal, and he said, I'll give you pay me $30, you can take the whole thing. And it was loaded. Like, it is loaded. And I regret not doing it, but I'm glad that somebody else did pull the trigger on it.
Wait. Is it? Boop.
Yep.
This guy?
Yes.
Well, the running theme. I don't want it, but it's so cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, he even let me have the tub. Like, the tub alone has to be worth $5.
The tub is $10. Right?
Yeah, $10 a
yeah. Did it have a lid?
Yes. He actually dug the front of the lid. Yeah.
He gave me the lid too. So
easy.
But wait. That's not all.
I'm so disappointed in you right now, by the way.
That's not all.
What's all? Come on, give it to me.
He also
order now, and
he'll throw in these, what was it? 2 boxes of 88 score baseball, some kind of Donruss set, and 2 boxes of Topps big heads up, whatever the heck they're called. Yeah. So, they got suction cups on them. So, yeah, I have 2 of these now. I have 2 boxes of these now. And yeah, for another $20, you can have all that too. And had like 2 cubes that probably had like 100 cards in each stack. He's like, you could take 2 of those too. So yeah, I bought them.
I'll tell you what, teachers in Central PA make bank. They don't care about this. They'll give it to you for free.
He said like Mike said, he already made his profit. So he was just trying to like move. Like they had a couple of vintage things that he had kind of set aside or whatever, like some of that sort of stuff he's keeping. But as for, like when it comes to like that kind of stuff, he's like, I'm just looking to get it moving. So
we're having fun with this pod and we're joking around a little bit. But I'll tell you what, the takeaway I'm getting from this, in all seriousness, is shows like this are way better than big shows.
Oh yeah,
way better.
It's funny you bring that up because EP and I, as we're walking out, we're actually discussing that. It's like I said to him, I had a lot of fun. Like that was the most fun I've had at a card show, and like since we were doing it to like back in the 90s. And I said, isn't it crazy that like we left with all this stuff today when we walked around the National and we like struggled to find anything, all three of us, to find anything to buy. And here we are at a little show in Central PA, and we're just digging through boxes and finding stuff that made us happy. So
I see those ridiculous actual $50,000 videos, and I'm like, man, that just doesn't seem, it seems kind of like, because it's something that you could never do yourself as an individual. You could never go with $50,000, but you could go to a card show like this, take $50 and have a blast.
Oh gosh.
You know?
Yeah.
That's a real collector's card show is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and I mean, it was so much fun. Like, I can't wait to do it again. Honestly, now, so it was.
I might have to make the trip in.
We also need to make sure to explain that Mike had so much stuff, especially after the last purchase, which was the tote along with the boxes.
Yeah. So the concern I had about the tote was, we parked like where the middle of the mall was, because that's where the show always was, but the show was at the end of the mall. And I'm getting a little bit older. My back was hurting a little bit already from standing there and going through cards.
It was we weren't even there, I think, 10 minutes. And you're saying, man, my back's getting a little tight.
I know that whole holding your arms up and going through cards like makes my back hurt like instantly.
This is the mall we would go to movies at, right?
Yeah. Yep. So let's go
okay. So it's a big active mall still, right?
So a big part of my
pretty big, pretty active
decision was having to carry that tub all the way out to my car. Yeah, it was cheap, and I'm like, but I can't do it. But I ended up buying them anyway because it was so cheap. I'm like, my back be damned. I'm gonna.
Mike's like, I'll just drive the car in. They have cars in this mall in the center all the time. I can get my car in here somehow, right?
And we walked over next table, and thankfully, the one dealer there offered to let me take his cart. So I packed everything up on the cart and I pushed it out to the car.
Mike bought so much stuff at a card show that he needed a cart.
Real talk.
I did. And I spent like half the amount of money than I spent on one card at the National.
What card was that? What card was that?
That was a Stephanie McMahon card.
Oh, I asked Troy if he had anything in Stephanie McMahon. He said no.
He doesn't have anything in Stephanie McMahon?
No, nothing.
A lot of that going around.
So, real question, legit, when you were pushing that cart filled, were you having like nightmares from the flea market? Were you sitting there going, ooh, these days,
what am I doing with my life?
What am I doing with my life? Those flea market days where we were pushing that cart up the ramp into the flea market.
Actually, thankfully, there was a lot less on the cart than what I took to the flea market. And
Mike was like, how much can I put onto this cart before it tips?
I was actually kind of walking around with my head held high. I was kind of like, I kind of felt like I was the man.
I mean, it was
to be
cool.
honest. Everybody was looking at me like, whoa, look at that guy.
Imagine if you were wearing your Mike's
cart.
Retro Trading Card t-shirts. Then you'd feel like real baller.
I feel like people were taking me seriously. Like I was legitimately big time because I had all this stuff in a cart. They don't know what it is. For all they know, I spent like $50,000, right?
$50,000.
I probably left with more stuff than people for $50,000. Yeah. So, but we do thank Mike's Retro Trading Cards for the $50 they paid us to promote this video. So I think here we go. We need to get to it though, guys. Need to know the final results. EP. Well, we need to know, are you a winner or are you a loser?
Well, first let's start with the ones that I was gonna do, like the initial ones that I got. And I was really bad. Things were
ended up paying for with your own money. Then
I paid with my own money, and I'm a huge Vince Carter fan.
Mike's Retro Trading Cards did not pay for this stack.
Right. The
Wait,
Quasar was my own money. Nope, my own money. I got this Vince Carter SP insert card. I got a Vince Carter showcase rookie card. Again, another rookie I don't have yet of his. Again, way overpriced. And this was the only card that actually it was a Kevin Garnett Topps Finest insert card, was the only one that actually was below comps. And so all these cards together, I paid $22.50 for, and the comps on them were $15.55. So if I had kept going on my own.
Are you using TerraPeak for comps? What are you using for comps?
I wasn't allowed. I was using eBay last 3 sales of the cards.
Yeah,
just using
Terapeak.
The research. Another research.
You wasn't allowed to look up anything at the show.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to look up anything at the show. I had to use my own brain.
For those cards, though.
Yeah.
If you think about tax and shipping, you're probably not that far off.
No,
not that far off.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not under comps though. We've probably been close to comps, right?
Yeah.
So anyhow, so if I had been left on my own devices, this would have been bad. This would have been bad.
Yeah. I would have had a big lot of overpriced cards. Yeah.
But Troy had.
Troy saved you.
He saved.
Sounds like
he
saved you.
So let's. This is. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this, Mike. I'm sorry. Let's start out with these are the cards. Let's see.
Do you have a spreadsheet?
I have a spreadsheet that I created just for this.
Send it to Mike so he can put it on the screen then, right?
It's 50 cards. Everything. It's pretty long. But if I paid $50 for these cards, I needed to be under comps. These two cards alone, this Michael Bush, $11. This Christian Watson, $10. The Christian Watson, only one of these purples has sold so far, and none are listed. But it's sold for $10.
You need to put it up now, like legit.
Yeah,
like he just had 2 touchdowns. You need to put it up this week.
Yeah, and it's sold before. It sold Monday. It sold before he had his second big game. So there's $21 just on 2 cards out of the 50, which leaves the 48 others.
Not looking great, Mike. Not looking great.
Go. And then let me see here and double check.
I don't know. He has Zach Wilson in there, so that might.
Yeah, that might negative. He'll have to pay someone to take that card.
These cards down to the.
He did beat the Bills.
Where is the?
It was all him. It had nothing to do with that defense.
Nothing. Absolutely. All about winning.
And he sauce cards in there, and he sauce Gardner cards in there.
These cards, this many of them, were all worth at least $4 each.
Okay.
From the box.
How many are there? Probably
1,
10?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are $4. Then there's a Kenneth Walker rookie card refractor that is worth $433 or worth $383. So it's not quite there, but it's there. So yeah, and then this many. I'm just gonna put up the stack. Are at least $3 total. So
$3 each.
$3 each. Yeah, $3 each. And there's a couple that like the Wander Franco rated rookie that was $283, and a Sapphire Bowman Chrome first that was $283, and then a Ben Roethlisberger Prism that was $266, and the Neon Green Pulsar that was $266. So yeah, the price was $50, and then the comps, again averaging through last three sales, $134.38.
Wow.
So it was a little bit over the $50. The $50
and
168%.
Free top loaders and penny
the top loaders. I think maybe Troy might have like swapped them out. These are pretty rough, but
still good for shipping, man.
Good for shipping, and the cards in them are actually pretty great. So
more than doubled your Mike's retro trading card allowance or Mike's.
I want to thank EP. You did a good job.
I want to thank Troy and Mike's Retro Trading Cards on Twitter. That's Mike's Upper Deck 1. At Mike's Upper Deck 1 on Twitter for sponsoring this, and for Troy for bailing me out from my bad.
Said Panther 27 like 35 times. It's starting to get awkward.
All right, EP. Well,
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Like, and I'm kind of glad that I won that, because then I was able to just have fun the rest of the time instead of like just worrying about stuff. So
yeah, that was an easy win. Like, we knew it was over the second you showed me that box. I'm like, oh damn. Damn.
Troy. Hey, EP, let's cheers to Troy. Let's get one up there.
Yeah, cheers to Troy. Cheers to Troy and to Mike's Retro Trading Cards. Yep.
For sure. Fun times.
Who knows? This might be the first in a series. I don't know. Maybe I'll challenge you guys to do it again at some point. I got to
be challenged. I got to see if I can do better than you.
I might have to add some no help from Troy in the rules somewhere, but they weren't in it in this one. And, big congratulations to you, EP. Get those cards on eBay now. Sell them.
The Christian Watson for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, get them on eBay. Him and like Trout.
That is a reasonable amount. 5 days, you can have all those listed. So.
All right.
Is that
part of the challenge? Like
that is part of the challenge.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, make it.
All right, guys. Well, that was a fun time. And again, I want to shout out to our sponsor, Mike's Retro Trading Cards. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. And if you want to follow them on Twitter at Mike's Upper Deck 1, that's at Mike's Upper Deck 1. I'll throw it on the screen a couple times so you can see it. But yeah, thank you for their generosity and providing the funding for this video. And I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a fun time. But other than that, we'll see you next week, guys. Take care.
Adios.